I mean, I keep saying that this is for my kids, but it's really for me. I'm so excited. Hi, Lauren Gunderson. I'm the playwright of Peter Pan and Wendy.
And hi, I'm Stuart Carden, Artistic Director of Kansas City Rep and Director of Peter Pan and Wendy.
Oh God, it's gonna be so much fun. I mean, you don't do Peter Pan and not have like the greatest time, because the designers it's a playground for designers, and so we're gonna have big puppets to represent crocodiles, and of course our Nana the dog. We have incredible costumes, the pictures of which are already stunning. I can't imagine when they're fully realized. And you know, we have fairies and pirates and wild animals and all sorts of magic and sword fighting. Mermaids. We've got mermaids. You name it. And so it is a wonderland. So you get to step into the wonderland with us.
There's going to be circus-style acrobatics, but there's also going to be lifts where actors are lifting and flying one another and doing loops. The crocodile is going to be a 12-foot puppet activated by 2 different artists. And one of them is going to be wearing a harness that has a 6-foot tail on the end that is articulated.
There is such childlike instincts in all of us, no matter what our age is.
Yes.
And so part of what we're building in this play is that everyone can enter with whatever child they have in their heart.
Yeah.
And it will be seen, and it will be, refracted in this play that asks us all to go on the adventure, and for us all to examine ourselves a bit and to grow like we're asking Peter to.
It's an amazing cast, and it's a large-scale production. I mean, we've got a big cast.
I mean, they're so smart. They're so funny. Such an amazing professionalism to working with a playwright in process. I mean, changing lines and new pages, as well as doing, handstands and flips in the air. So it takes a very certain kind of very confident and just lovely actor to realize that that's what it takes to build something really special. So this adaptation of Peter Pan and Wendy came about as a commission from Shakespeare Theater in Washington, D.C. My interpretation of this story takes all that we love about the classical story, but really reframes some of the more problematic parts of it. The stuff that minimizes the women, minimizes Tiger Lily's indigenousness, and really makes it a story that kind of celebrates a boy who can't feel anything, can't be touched, and solves everything with a sword, which I thought, you know what, if I were writing this for my kids, I have a 7-year-old and 8-year-old, what's the story I want them to see? And so I wrote that. That production was really wonderful, and then we got into conversation with Stuart and the folks at KC Rep, and it became this opportunity to take everything that worked from that initial production and go further and make it even more spectacular and more meaningful. And I'm so excited about this, what we've ended up with.
You get to activate the same space of imagination that Peter is activating, that Wendy is activating, the Darling kids are activating, because you are making, you're taking some of the iconic impulses of the original material, but there's an invitation to invent a new Neverland. It's all a part, I think, part of our shared interest in not only the Peter Pan story of the boy that never grew up, but the Peter Pan story that is re-envisioned for this moment, that examines what would it mean if Peter changed, and what would it mean for him to grow. He doesn't actually grow up, but what does it mean for him to grow?
Yeah.
Is one of the questions that the piece really investigates.